You want to know the scariest part of having a business? It's not the taxes, it's not creating the products or the services, it's the marketing. Because marketing requires you to put yourself out there. And if you're anything like me, you've had a few thoughts cross your mind in the process of marketing your business. And those thoughts are something along the lines of,
what if they don't like me?
What if they find out I don't belong?
What if I fail and I look silly in front of everybody?
And the other part of it is that marketing is often presented as this icky, gross, tacky thing. So we're all stuck in this limbo of how do we share our business without being gross? Friend, that's what today's video is all about. I'm going to show you how you can fall in love with marketing your business and do it the right way. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Erin from Shebish.com, and today we are talking about marketing. I am so excited to talk about marketing because as much as marketing gets a bad rap, it's actually the best thing ever. Marketing is so much fun. It's something that you can really learn to enjoy once you learn what marketing is and what it's not. But let's start with what it's not. Marketing is not being salesy. I know you've seen this before. You've seen this tactic. If you've been online for more than 15 minutes, you've seen this tactic, this buy me, where someone is just telling you that you need to buy something, where they're just throwing their product in your face, they're throwing their service in your face, and they are just treating you like a dollar sign. This is gross, salesy, tacky marketing, and it's definitely not what you should be doing, and it's definitely one of those things that turns marketing into kind of a scary, daunting, weird thing. Marketing isn't about pressuring someone into buying something. That doesn't ever work. No one's going to buy something just because you've harassed them about it. So instead of focusing on selling your product or selling your service, focus on selling your message. Focus on selling the result. This means you need to be intentional with your message. In order to market in an effective way, you have to know what problem you're solving for your audience or how you're trying to help them. Regardless of the type of business you have, you're trying to better your audience's life in some way, shape, or form. You have to really hone in on that, because if you don't know how you benefit someone's life or your business benefits someone's life, then your audience is going to have a very difficult time understanding how you benefit them as well. So get really clear on what it is you're actually trying to accomplish with your business, with your products, with your services. This is also a really great time for you to identify your audience's pain points. You can really start to show what those pain points are, address that you totally see them, that you relate to them, that you understand them, and then share with your audience how you're going to solve those pain points, how you're going to make it easier for them. In order to make your marketing not salesy and not icky, you have to be genuine in your desire to help them. That's what your business is all about. Now, if you genuinely want to help your audience grow, you want to help them see results, you want to help them change their lives regardless of what it is they're changing, you have to nurture them. And nurturing them goes beyond just saying, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. Nurturing them goes beyond pushing the hard sell. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place to say,
hey, you should buy this.
But you have to nurture them first. One of my favorite examples of all time that I've heard so many times online is you wouldn't go up to a guy in the bar and ask him to marry you the first time that you meet him.
That would be crazy.
The same thing applies to marketing. You wouldn't go up to a brand new person, someone who's brand new to your business, and say,
hey, make this purchase.
I mean, you might, but it probably wouldn't work. It's probably not going to make them feel very special. And the whole thing with marketing is making your audience feel special. So instead, you nurture them. And you do this by providing them with free, valuable content. Now, this is going to vary industry to industry. If you are a service-based business owner like myself, you do coaching or consulting, maybe you provide a free guide on how to do something online, or you provide free printables, or it's just creating your content like blog posts or YouTube videos where you get to just help them with no expectation on their part. This is a great way for them to get to know you and a great way for them to see how you can help them. Some people will have this idea of oh, I can't give away everything. I don't want to give away too much. But here's the simple truth. You can't give away too much, because as much as you're giving out all of this free, general, valuable content, they're going to need someone to help them very specifically with their specific needs. This goes across the board for every single industry. So don't be afraid to nurture your audience by giving free content. Now, this whole thing about providing value, it's all going to come from you, because you know what you know and you have the business that you have because of your experience. experience. This means it's time for you to really implement that experience and your story into your marketing message. Don't be afraid to share your story. Don't be afraid to be real and relatable within your business. In other words, be the person that you needed a few steps ago and let people know that you used to be where they are. Make sure you are relatable. Share your story. Be yourself. Now let me add one little caveat to this. You want to share your story, but you don't want to overshare. If there is a part of you that goes,
I don't know if I should be sharing this.
if you feel like it's oversharing, it's oversharing. If it's not something that you would bring up in a restaurant with a group of people you just met, don't bring it up online. This isn't to say that there's any shame in your story. There is no shame in your story, but there is a boundary that you have to set for yourself about what is oversharing and what is not oversharing. You never want to put yourself in a position of being uncomfortable with the level of vulnerability that you have online. And speaking of being vulnerable, don't be afraid to share your business in real life. I don't know what it is about being an online business owner that makes us feel like we can't talk about what we do in the real world. I know for years when people would ask me what my job was, I would either make something up, like I would have like some sort of crazy title that didn't really make sense, but it sounded like it was legit, and that's what I did. Or I would tell people,
Oh, I'm just home with my kids.
which by the way is a real job. Being a stay-at-home mom is a real and legit job. That's a thing. That's a hard job, the hardest job. Now when I go places and people ask me what I do, I say, oh, I'm a mindset coach for online business owners. People don't get it, but then that gives me the opening to explain what I do and how it benefits others. So you do the same thing. When you have the opportunity to talk about your business and what you do, talk about it. Share it with people in real life. Join networking events. Connect with other people in your area that could use your services. This is a hugely beneficial way of marketing your business because people won't know about you unless you tell them about you. And some of the best clients that you'll have could end up being local. Marketing doesn't have to be gross and it doesn't have to be salesy. What it does have to be is honest, it has to be authentic, and it has to be relatable. Being able to relate to your audience is going to be a huge part of you seeing an uptick in your traffic and your sales. Now, if you love this video, go ahead and click over to the next video so that you can learn more about how you can run your business effectively, efficiently, and you can do it while staying in alignment with your values. And until next time, remember, you're amazing.